Mandela County, 1992. The modest county was receiving countless reports of an unforeseen threat that they had dubbed alternates, a strange species who could look identical to any person or have biologically impossible characteristics. And they were most certainly not friendly. These entities relying on mental warfare to destroy their victims' minds. They could overpower grown men and tank direct gunshots to the face with only mild injuries to speak of. One by one they would pick off good people. For years no one knew how these creatures came to be. But their true origins are better left hidden. Do you believe in God? A question with some of the most versatile answers. For many, a sign that there's a supreme deity that watches over and protects us is a calming idea. But what if this God wasn't there to protect us from the one being we rely on him to never harm us? I'm sure most of you know the beats of the story of the Genesis in the Bible. God creates the universe, night, day, the stars, animals and life, before eventually creating man and woman, naming them Adam and Eve. The two loved each other, stargazing at God's beautiful sky, and they could live in the Garden of Eden for as long as they wanted. The one rule they had to follow was to not eat the apple from the tree of knowledge, and they ignored this rule, leading to the first sin ever to be committed by man, and causing them to be banished from the Garden of Eden. But in this story, Adam and Eve's consequences for deceiving God took an extra step. One night, Adam found the fruit of knowledge fallen from its tree, and the being who offered it wasn't an evil snake with limbs, but the angel Gabriel. Well, not the news-delivering angel from the Bible. This one was... What happened to Adam is unknown, but when he came back, Eve couldn't look up at the sky, due to her view being obscured by the man. I'm sure most of you also know what happens at the beginning of the New Testament. Gabriel comes down to visit the Virgin Mary, and explains to her that she will carry the Son of God. Of course, Mary obeyed the will of God, and agreed to carry the baby named Jesus. But Gabriel had an angle he wasn't letting on. In truth, Gabriel was our true savior. He was the one who will bring us to
salvation. The angel will save us from the coming threat known as the consumer. Pray to our true Savior. Wake up to the truth. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.